So as of right now, the game's literally been out 5 hours officially. You'll see these players have played a lot more, but as you can see, top of the score leaderboard, we've got Havoc, Prestige 2, level 50. All these guys, this guy's actually only Prestige 1, level 51, but you can see there, Havoc's played 19 hours. There's another Prestige 2, and you can pretty much see a lot of people are leveling up very fast in Black Ops 7. And in this video, I'm going to give you some tips so you can do the same and fly through those early painful levels. So before we get into the actual tips, I'm not going to waste your time in this video. I'm going to try and keep it as short as possible. But this was literally like my second video on the game, or my second match in the game. And I'm going to need you to excuse this weapon build I've got going on right now. Of course, the weapon builds are going to come and no one actually knows the best weapon to use right now. But the red dot sight in this thing was terrible. But apart from that, they're going to perform pretty well. But, you know, just cut me some slack for that red dot, please. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to stick mainly on multiplayer. I know there's 2 other game modes that people use to level up, zombies and co-op campaign. I know it's kind of crazy, you can actually get XP in campaign these days. But for me, I'm going to be focusing mainly on multiplayer, although a lot of the tips and things I'm going to say in this video do cross-apply. So if you're playing zombies or campaign, I mean, some of the strats are still going to help you and you're going to level up insanely fast. Although I have seen some crazy things in zombies especially, where there's some like XP glitches and XP farming things. So I might do a video on that, so please do hit subscribe if you want to see that later on, just before those things get patched, because usually they get cleaned up pretty quickly. So the first thing, and I'm aware this is going to sound very, very basic, but double XP tokens. And yes, obviously double XP, you want to pop it if you have them, because, you know, double XP, you're going to rank up quicker. But there is one little caveat that's going to increase the efficiency of your tokens a little bit more. And whenever I logged on to Black Ops 7, I had quite a lot from Black Ops 6. And I also think I got a message saying I got like 5 hours of double XP and double weapon XP. So there's 3 types of double XP. There's double XP, double weapon XP, and double season pass XP. Obviously, there's no season pass right now because we're in season 0 technically. But for the double weapon XP and double XP, you're going to want to pop those at the exact same time. And the reason for that is there's a lot of weapon levels in this game. I actually think it's maybe 50, 48, some random number like that. I don't think it's 55. And also, whenever you reach this max level, you can prestige your weapon. And another little tip, whenever I prestige my first weapon, it actually reset everything on the whole class, and like all of my classes. So it reset my perks, reset my kill streaks. So if you're going to prestige your weapon, make sure you check those things. But you're going to want to use as many weapons as you can, prestige as many weapons as you can with double XP and double weapon XP on, because every time you level up a weapon, you're going to get a little XP boost, and that's going to get doubled, and it's just going to total in a hell of a lot of XP. So use a lot of different guns, pop your double XP and double weapon XP tokens at the same time. I wasn't actually doing this until I thought of it. I was like, oh my god, what a waste of time. But I'm going to be doing this in the future, and I'm going to be ranking up levels a lot quicker, and it's something you should definitely do as well. On top of that, this game has a crazy amount of challenges. Just like Black Ops 6, there's challenges for your field upgrades, your tacticals, your lethals, your melees. I mean, that kind of counts as a gun. But on top of that, there's just some random easy to get challenges, just like that Fury Killer I just got there now. You know, easy to get Fury Killer. But as well as you prestige, every time you prestige, you're going to unlock a whole new set of challenges. So it's something you're going to want to aim for. Just try and complete those, because they do give quite a decent XP boost. And it's something I recommend early on, because a lot of people haven't actually set on the meta guns. And as soon as somebody gets a meta gun or a meta class set up, then a lot of people are going to be using the same thing. And you're not going to have the same chance to use like the same variety. Because let's face it, some weapons are just crapper than others, and you're always going to get beat by certain weapons. So now's your time to use any weapon whenever everyone's not using the most overpowered gun in the game. And in my opinion, it's just a lot more fun to try everything out. And also, if you're a completionist like me, you want to go for 100%, so you're going to want to complete everything anyway. So another big thing about multiplayer is what game mode you're going to play, because this is going to greatly affect what XP you're going to bring in. And in my opinion, there's no one answer to this. You should really play whatever you're most comfortable with, because whatever you're going to do best in, you're going to make the most XP. It doesn't matter what game mode it is. However, I would say a few things for a few game modes. Kill Confirmed is very good if you're actually struggling to kill people. Everybody has off days or off matches or off hours where, you know, you're just not hitting them shots and you're not getting the kills you want to. In my opinion, Kill Confirmed is the best for this if you still want to rank up fast. Because even though if your enemies are dead or like your teammates get killed, you can run about and pick up those tags, and whenever you've got double XP on, that is a lot of XP. Same for Search and Destroy. A lot of people only really play Search and Destroy, and that's fine. I would say if you're going to play Search and Destroy, focus on picking up the bomb and planting it. Pretty standard. I mean, kills just kind of get you the same amount of XP, and Search and Destroy, they give you increased XP over all the game modes, obviously. But if you want to pick up that bomb, get some plants, you're going to get a massive boost in XP. Other favorites are Hardpoint. Again, playing the objective. Any kill you get on Hardpoint when you're standing on the objective is going to give you like a 50% bonus. And on top of the double XP, that is a hell of a lot of XP as well. And then Domination 2. You're going to want to stick around the B flag. That's where all the action takes place. That's where you're going to get the most gunfights. You're probably going to capture B the most as well. And you're going to rank up extremely fast. So the other thing that's going to affect the amount of XP you get in multiplayer is the score streaks that you use. Now, don't get me wrong, if you're going to pop like a 15, 20 kill streak every single life, just like me, no, am I joking? You're going to want to use the highest score streaks in the game, which of course are the Raps or the Drone Swarm. I think in this game it's actually called the Legion. Something I'm going to try and get later on and call in because that thing looks cool as fuck. But basically, if you're going to get in those 15, 20 kill streaks and you're unkillable, you're obviously going to want to use the high kill streaks that are going to get you more kills because that's going to bring in the most XP. However, let's be honest, nobody is like that. Like I said before, it is impossible, especially in a new game like this that's so fast, to get a high kill streak every life. So if you want consistent XP bonuses, 3 kill streaks I'd recommend using are UAV, Counter UAV, and Blackbird. Also called the Harp, but you know, I'm an old school, I'm always going to call it the Blackbird. But the reason for this is, no matter whether you get a kill or your teammates get a kill, you're going to get a small XP bonus whenever these kill streaks are active. So it doesn't matter if you're going 0 and 50 and your teammates get like 200 kills, you're going to get the exact same amount of XP that you get for getting like 20 kills and no deaths. So in my opinion, it's extremely worth it and you'll notice an increased XP bonus by quite a lot. So, to be honest, that's kind of it for multiplayer. It's all the things you can really do to affect your XP bonuses in these early levels, and these are the things that I've found. I have been playing this game for 4 hours and I'm level 40, so I've been leveling up decently fast. However, I'm hoping now in my first full day to reach Prestige 2. Not only Prestige 1, but Prestige 2. Because you'll see a lot of people in this game are getting extremely high levels early on. Which in my opinion is kind of good, because I could not be bothered with an extremely long grind again. I just want to play the game and have fun. So in summary, use your double XP tokens, your weapon XP and your double XP at the same time to get maximum benefits. Use kill streaks that are going to suit you. If you're getting high kill streaks, obviously use the best ones, the Raps, the Swarm. But if you want some more consistent XP, stick with the UAV, Counter UAV and Blackbird. Again, use as many different guns and different equipment as possible, because every single thing in this game has a challenge, and the more challenges you do, the more bonus XP you're going to get. It's also a lot more fun just to use some more variety. So I'm not going to keep you any longer. I'm sure you just want to kind of play the game. That's why I tried to keep this video short. So if you have watched this long, please do like and subscribe. I'm going to be producing a lot of Black Ops 7 content. A lot harder than I went last year. And I'm not only hoping to produce videos like this where I'm giving out tips, but I also want to review other weapon gun builds that other people have made, you know, so we can sift through the bullshit. Also hoping to do a few montages if I get good enough at this game to produce those things, because as a kid, that is something I love doing and I want to just have a proper shot at it. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one.